I pulled up to that sale 20 minutes before it started, and there was nobody there. It was just crickets, and it was sitting there, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Hello everybody, welcome back to Commonwealth Flipper. My name is Kevin and we are in the Commonwealth cabin, and I'm so happy today. I got home, I'm back teaching, so you're going to probably see this you're going to see this on a Saturday. It's Friday evening for me, Friday night at this point for me. I was teaching all day, except for we haven't really started yet. And really what I'm doing is learning how I'm going to teach virtually for the next 9 weeks. So I'm learning a whole lot of new skills really quickly. And I've got to be at school much longer than I typically would be when you're actually teaching face-to-face, because I don't know what I'm doing. So I've been learning a lot lately. So that's been taking up a bunch of time. And then I had somewhere to go afterwards. And I got home, and it's later now. And I got in here to the Commonwealth cabin to pull all the orders. And look back here. My wife pulled everything for me. Blue Ridge Mama did. She went in and she made boxes up and put the things in there and weighed them and wrote how much they weighed and then took them out because she knew I had to do a video. So that's very kind and I appreciate it. So Blue Ridge Mama, you're not watching this. I love you and thank you. That's awesome. And we sold some great stuff today. I love selling stuff like this. We made some really nice money, but I really like to make money off of things that I like to sell. And I like this cabin to be full of things that I like to sell. And I don't know, are you like me? Is it more fun to sell things that are cool? Or would you rather just sell the thing that makes the biggest bang for your buck? So tell me in the comments, are you all about making the money? Or is it a little bit about finding a little bit in your past or getting something kind of neat and passing it on to somebody else? Because that's the way I am. I get thrilled about selling something like what you got behind me right there for two reasons. Because it made some good money. I'm also passing it on to somebody who's going to like it. So anyway, let's take a look at some of these things that sold today. Let's go. All right, we picked this up from Richard the Storage Guy. This is, some people say they like watching the videos, the Commonwealth Picker videos, because there's characters on the show. There's people we see often, we're not in a big city here, so you see the same folks. And one of those guys early on was Richard. And I haven't seen him in a while, but he's a store. I call him the Richard the Storage Guy. He does storage auctions and he buys them up. And he sells them in Appomattox. Well, you know where Appomattox is, I would think, unless you're a really bad history student. And he's in Appomattox, and he buys these storage units, and he sells them off. And he has a little place, and he sells things out of there, but he sells online. He sells on Facebook Marketplace. And he's a friend of mine, and he gives me a call up every once in a while and says, hey, I got too much stuff. Come down here and buy it from me. So I went down and I bought a box full of Bibles. Matter of fact, it's on this channel. It's in the haul playlist. And I think it's got me sitting in my little truck. So anyway, this is a great sale. This sold for just under $90. And I wrote it down, $89.91. And it is an old Freemason Bible. And this is headed to Canada. So it's going to be it's going to go through global shipping. I didn't do this on my own, but this one's because it's too heavy. But it's going through global shipping, and I'm going to ship this thing off to Kentucky. And I paid, I think, Richard, I hope you're not watching here. I bought that whole tub, but I think it was $1 a piece for these. Most of them weren't very good. Matter of fact, I sold some in my booth for a couple bucks a piece. But there were two that were good. One we sold for like 30, and then I found this one in there, and I'm like, wow, this is really good. And listed it for 90 bucks. So, Richard, I'm coming back your way. I'm going to buy some more stuff from you. Whenever you got trouble down there, just give me a call. I'll clean it out for you. All right, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. This is a Sidekick. One of these right here. It's got the little retractable cord in it. Just the great colors, the great blue. Love it. Sidestep. Did I say Sidekick? Sidestep. And it works. Tested working. And I always make sure when you're buying stuff like this, make sure the antenna is good. Early on in my day selling this stuff, I'd bring it home and the antenna was busted. And check for corrosion, obviously, as well. This one I thought would sell a little quicker. This one came from the Unexpected Jackpot sale, or the Estate by the Lake, where we got all the micro machines and stuff, which I still have to sell a lot of those, the old masks and stuff I haven't sold yet. But this one sold for $40 plus shipping, and I just saw it. I remember it. I saw it up there on the shelf, and I'm like, oh, that thing's cool. That's coming home with me. So $40 plus shipping on that, and we'll add it to our total. Look, I even wrote down Sidekick. It's the side step. And it's sold. We got $35 profit after fees and everything on that one. $872 so far out of our $129 buy, and that's after shipping and after fees. Mario DS game. This came in at $100 lot, so pure profit at this point. $19.50. Free shipping, and it had the manual in it. Tested and working. Well, that is tested and working if Bubba's doing his job, which I think he is. I haven't had any complaints in a while. So he tests all the stuff and tells me yes, no, yes, no. So far nobody's complained, so I guess he's doing his job. Anyway, $19.50 free shipping. I sold 2 sets out today. I think one to a viewer, one not to a viewer. $8.95 for the Twisted Radio Waves, Dr. Demento, Jerry Garcia interview and music. And then sold one to a viewer as well, Adam. And he says, I'm a viewer of both Commonwealth channels. I'm known as Baritone Man on YouTube. Baritone Man on YouTube. So I'll have to check that out. And that's the name of the eBay store. Baritone Man 2005? Is that what it says? 2006. I appreciate all the great content. Thank you. Adam, we appreciate you. And thank you. And we hope you enjoy. Sold another pipe. This is the Tinderbox, I think is what it's called. Made in Italy. $22 plus shipping on this one. We'll add that to our total from the exact change sale. That's a $19 profit after fees and all the expenses shipping. $771 from our $50 buy at the exact change sale. If you haven't seen that one, it's on Commonwealth Picker, like all the garage sale videos are. And that was the one where she was an old eBay seller and she was just selling out. She's like, okay, I'm done. And she had a sale. I call it a COVID sale, because she was standing up on her deck and all her stuff was laid out, and she had a box over there, and she said, put the money in there. Didn't even ask to check to see if it was the right amount, just put it in the box. So that was a great sale. I missed a couple things there too, unfortunately, but boy did we do good. It's gonna, when it's all said and done, be $1,000 profit. Sold $2 Liberty shirt for $15 free shipping, and these ship out, because I think this is a small, these ship out, believe it or not, at 4 ounces, which is awesome. Sold a Wii Sports game, and it has the manual in it. And the game's in great tested working condition. For those of you who watch the Commonwealth Picker channel, I literally had one in my hands at a garage sale. I edited the video and still didn't see it when I edited the video. And people are like, oh my gosh, you didn't buy that game for $1 or whatever. At any rate, I had one at the time, and I've bought this one since. This one came in a lot of Wii stuff that I think we sold off today, actually a little bit of it. And I think we paid $40 for the whole lot. Well, this one right here sold for $25.41. I know that's an odd number. I don't know. Sometimes I just like to be a little bit different. Somebody clicks on it. I don't know why. It's $24.95. Doesn't sound good to me. But $25.41 sounds good, and it sold really quickly. So I'm pretty happy with that sale. And you know, it was part of a lot, so it's gonna pay for quite a bit of that whole big lot, probably half of it. So just a little under $20 towards the $40 right there. Wheel of Fortune game from our $100 buy, $15.95 free shipping. Hey, these went out to a viewer. They were also part of that lot. This one I don't, actually the blue one was. The blue one was part of that lot. And this one was part of the lot as well. It's the reason I bought it. It's the reason I paid $40 for the Wii system, is because it had this and it had that Wii Sports game. And I figured between the two of them, it would pretty much pay for the lot. So these two went out to a viewer, Gary, along with a whole lot of Wii games that was also from that lot. And then I sold the actual Wii system off separately as well. And so we've parted this thing out essentially, even though we took the main core of the system, left it with one controller, one nunchuck, and the cords and the bar and the actual system itself. We kept that together, but we parted out 2 of the games independently, parted out this remote independently. It had some silicone covers I parted out, and we took the games and lotted the rest of the games together, and we'll end up making pretty good money from it. This went to Gary. Let me read you what he writes. Actually, let me tell you what it went for. This is $39.95 plus shipping for these 2. And then the lot of 11 games, I'll show you that. It's this lot of 11 Wii games. This one for $18 plus shipping. And it has some, I wouldn't say kiddie games, but there are a few in here. Pirates of the Caribbean, Chicken Shoot, Super Monkey Ball, Raving Rabbids. None of them are amazing on their own. And I just decided I'd put them together. I haven't done that in a while. Just decided I'd put them all together and sell them off. I could have put them in my antique booth, in my little vintage media booth, and maybe made a little bit more money. But this is a little bit more efficient. He says, "Hi, Kevin. Please, can you combine shipping?" Of course, we'll combine shipping on those. Love the content on both channels. Keep up the great work. And then he makes me an offer here on the Thunder, the Days of Thunder lunchbox. I can't remember which video that was from. It might have been about a week ago at this point. And we found a bunch of lunch boxes. You'll be sad to know I have not even pulled those lunch boxes out of the box they're in yet. They're inside in the eBay cave, and I've got to go do that. And if I recall, the Days of Thunder one, you asked for a $15 offer. I think that's about what those Days of Thunder ones go for. So let me go check it out, and I'll see what kind of shape it's in. I don't want to tell you yes or not. Would you do me a favor? Send me a message on Instagram if you have Instagram, or send one on my email. And if it's in good shape, I'll definitely give you a deal and sell it to you. But I just don't want to tell you yes and then have the thing be in rough shape and send you something bad. So appreciate it, Gary. Looking forward to hearing from you, and thank you so much for the purchase. All right, and we had this guy sell right here behind us. I guess it's a guy, the Black Cat. And this is Carolina Enterprises. I love selling blow molds. Blow molds are awesome, but this is a big one. And I wish I lived in a little bit more populated area, because I would sell these blow molds off on Facebook Marketplace. This size one. This size one over here is a lot easier to ship than this one. But I think I've got the right boxes for it, and we'll get it packaged up, and I think it's going FedEx. And this one went to a viewer, so let me read this to you real quick. And I see right here they also bought an Enaman, which is really, really kind of you, Lesta. And it says, "Hi, Kevin, it's me again." That's right. Now, I remember I've been drooling over this Halloween blow mold ever since you listed it. I also forgot to ask you to sign my first Enaman. Would you mind? Of course not. We definitely will. I really enjoy watching you and your family every morning while I drink my coffee and plan my day. Good luck with your school year. We all need it. Thank you. That is the truth. That is so kind of you to buy this. You know, I think this thing is awesome. I love it. I'm glad a viewer is getting it. It is, you see me pick it up in a video. You know, I paid $3 for that thing, and it was sitting there in the driveway when I walked up, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm this lucky to get here. I was the first one there. I don't think anybody was there even after I had left. I pulled up to that sale 20 minutes before it started, and there was nobody there. It was just crickets, and it was sitting there, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And they were bringing stuff out, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go ask them if I can go see their stuff. And it is in the thumbnail, so Lesta, if you want to look, I'm assuming you've seen that video on Commonwealth Picker. But if you haven't, you will see this guy out in the wild when we pick him up, and you have that thumbnail as well. So we're going to get him to you, and you got to send me a message when you get him. Make sure he's in good shape, and let me know. Make sure he is, because it's going to be a little bit of a difficult packing job for that one. But it's working, and we hope you enjoy. Send me a picture if you don't mind once you get it up. If you have Instagram, send me a picture on Instagram. But if not, send me a message in my email or something. And Pepper is going to be sad that he's gone too. So this is really cool. So love blow molds. Tell me your blow mold stories. Give me your great blow mold brand names too. Put them in the comments. Let me learn a little bit of something. Thank y'all. Hey, I got 2 homeschool hustlers today, and we sold, Turner, you know what that guy's name is?
Captain Underpants? Yeah.
It is. It's Captain Underpants. We picked it up for 50 cents at a sale, and we sold it on your store for $12 plus shipping. $12 plus shipping. So that's enough for you to do what, Turner?
Spend $1, donate $1, and save $1. Yeah.
It's different order every time, isn't it? All right. Thank y'all for joining us.
Bye.
All right, we have shirts in here, 4 of them. This one, we paid no more than $3 for any of them, and some we paid less. So this one went to, let's see, I thought this was a new one. It's got the tag here. There it is right here. It's a new polo shirt, and this one sold for $17 free shipping, I think I paid $2 for this. I might have paid $3, but I think I paid $2. You might remember me picking this up in a bundle. I didn't pay much at all. I think I paid $1 for this one, and it sold for $13 plus shipping for the Oakley shirt. Size small. My wife just listed these. We're into these for less. I got a bug in here. We're into these for less than $3. Really, quite a bit less. I bought some at that price. I bought some at $2, and then I've bought a bunch at $1 or less. So let's say $2. This one sold for $13, I think. This one sold for $13 plus shipping. It's a really nice shirt, size medium, Under Armour baseball, $13 plus shipping. And the Nike Pro Combat went for $10 plus shipping. So just to give you an idea on those, if it's a $10 plus shipping, we're into it for $2, about a $6 profit, a little bit more, $6.50 probably, maybe a little bit more than that, but let's say $6.50. We're making about $9.50 on the ones that sold for $13. And the one that sold for 17 plus, or 17 free shipping, we're making about that too. Which is not bad, and they're easy to ship, and they certainly don't break. I got 2 Enaman going out today. One's going out to Kevin. I've been watching and enjoying your channel for over a year now. I started selling in early 2019 and loving every minute of it. Got my wife watching resellers on YouTube, and you are by far her favorite. She is now on the lookout for Vision, Corningware, lawn chairs, vintage plush. When we go out to yard sales. I tell you what, don't do as I do, do as I say. And I say, don't sell lawn chairs and don't sell Corningware. It's hard. That's just what I find around here, and I find so much of it, and nobody else wants to ship it. So I'm like, hey, if they find all their great stuff in in California or Florida, wherever they're at, I'm going to find what I find here, and we're going to ship it. So thank you. That's very flattering. We do appreciate it. She has been eyeing my Enaman up, so I figured I'd pick her up one before mine goes missing. Appreciate what you do for the community. Keep up the great work. Stay safe. Thank you, Kevin. We appreciate it. And thank you to your wife as well. All right, one more going out to Chris. He says, greetings from New Brunswick, Canada. You're headed to Canada, buddy. You like it up there? You better get a jacket. Thank you for creating your videos. I imagine the editing is daunting, but rest assured the community appreciates the effort. So I don't talk about it often, but yeah, it's to make a video. This video will take me, I'll tell you what, my wife is awesome because she helped me out there today, but just the video making process, preparing for it, staging it, recording it and editing it is about, I know this is going to be hard to believe. I heavily edit these videos if you really watch. Like I just said right there, but I edited it out. You didn't see it. It's almost a 3-hour process. So, but I don't sleep, so it doesn't bother me too much. He says, at some time, would you mind talking about the sell-through rate? I've been selling for just over 2 years, and I have a fair amount of items in my store, 900. Wow, that's really good. However, I only sell one item every 2 days. Shipping costs are high here, which does put me at a slight disadvantage. Many thanks, Chris, eBay store. CEJJ family, that's the name of the eBay store. So, yeah, look, I'm not an expert with Canada, so I don't want to speak to Canada, but I can just give you an idea down here what we're dealing with here. So, you know, 900. Now I realize there's a YouTube channel, and I get that, but let's just go before YouTube. Before YouTube, is that BYT? I should use that in my history class. Before YouTube. Anyway, I often carried 600, 700 items, and I would sell 10 a day. Now, a lot of that's due to the fact that I actively sought out items that I didn't have to relist over and over. So, you know, if you have 900 items in your store, but one of those items you have 1,000 of, it helps in, you know, this kind of thing, or the Grateful Dead CDs. Yeah, I would just say that 900 items in your store, to only sell 2 a day is really, really low. So there's something else going on, unless there's something up in Canada that makes a big difference. There's something with your shipping charges that you need to figure out ways to reduce it, and I don't know how you do that in Canada. Sometimes for me, I'll just literally reduce. If I know something weighs 5 pounds, I'll put 4 pounds and do calculated shipping just to get the sale, or I'll change the way I ship it. If it's 8 pounds, you know, I'm going to put my first choice is going to be FedEx, or even parcel post. and I'll eat a little bit of that cost, but pricing items correctly along with the shipping drive sales. If you are in the upper echelon, you know, if you're the 6th best price, you're not going to sell that item. It's just not going to sell. So I think prices are really, really important, and being competitive. Pictures are as well. There's all kinds of different things. Obviously selling international helps me. I don't know how the setup is up there. It's tough in Canada, it's no doubt about it. But 900 and only a couple sales a day is, you know what? You did what you needed to do, right? You just got this guy, you set it your way. He'll fix it for you. Hey, in all seriousness, the sell-through rate, you know, what kind of items are you buying? Are you checking the sell-through rate on them before you buy them? You know, are you looking for the completed listings and saying, yeah, this one sold, and there were 2 of them that sold at $28, and then you go and you look at the listed items, and there are 15 listed at $12. You know, so you know, you got to look at how many have sold compared to how many are listed. And I'm sure you know this. If you have 900 items in your store, you've been doing this a while. But I just wanted to talk to a couple of those points. So hopefully that's helpful, and maybe I'll make a video on just that. Maybe I need to brush up a little bit on what's going on in Canada before I do that. Maybe Thrift Beast needs to help me out. So thanks. Hey, we're gonna head out there, and there was a gift from a viewer, and we're gonna go out there. The kids want to open it up. They've been bugging me about it, so we're gonna go out there and do that. But I'm gonna say goodbye from in here. I just want to say thank you again for the support, and we will see you next time. All right, y'all, we have something from a viewer. It's from Alice, and she said, do not open with a knife. Alice, I have to admit that I opened it up with a knife, but I did it really, really carefully.
It doesn't
All right.
follow directions.
All right, come on, y'all. Let's see what it is. Be careful, because I have no idea what it is. Oh, boy, it looks like it's all wrapped up individually, too. Oh, look at these. Oh, I know who this is. This is the lady. She bought these. Oh, my gosh, look at all of them. Bought these postcards from us, and she said don't ship it. We need to send her a sticker. So I think we have her address now. We are going to send that off. Look at that. That is really cool, sweet old postcard sets, fold-out ones.
4 kids.
4 kids, okay.
Or eBay.
Or
Nothing
eBay.
special, just a little. Well, I'll let you open it.
Look at that.
Want me to read the note on this, Turner?
Yep.
What is
You
that,
are
y'all?
the only person I know that still uses these. Enjoy our add to a lot for eBay. The only person that still uses these. What could this
Who
be?
does? You do or
It
they do?
doesn't say. Just a second.
Look at this amazing box. This is full of stuff, y'all.
Oh, Mad
Oh,
Libs.
look at that.
Mama loves those.
Mad Libs.
They're funny.
Oh my gosh, an
Awesome.
eye. An eye and something on the back.
Look how it moves.
Or something. Oh, Jesus. There's something right
It looks
there.
like something good for Halloween, huh?
Something right there.
Something right there. Well, see if you can get it. Oh, cassettes.
Cassette.
Anne Murray. That cracks me up.
Frank Sinatra.
Sinatra.
Okay, whatever.
Love it. Folk music from Scotland. This is perfect.
Aww. A
Old
little
person
box
who
with
would
little
listen to this.
puppies
This
on
is
it.
great stuff. Anne Murray.
That's perfect for Reagan, who has so many trinkets.
Yeah,
you would
she's a
be.
trinketer.
Yep, she has lots of little things. I bet you can find something to put in this box, huh?
What?
Hairbands, earrings,
Everything.
things that are usually
That's so cute.
have mommy saying, pick that up.
Yep.
For the 4-legged Browns,
Oh, boy.
I got some
You like that,
doggy
Turner?
and kitty cat treats. Wait a
Careful,
minute,
careful,
Turner, how many
careful.
legs do you have?
It's a bag, y'all. Look,
You have 2.
it's a bag.
That's good for Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can use it for Halloween.
So you only have 2 legs, so these aren't for you, huh?
Fine.
And a nice
Christmas, we
book.
got all the holiday. Oh, my gosh, there's more.
The Nutcracker. It's a beautiful book.
Jeez Louise, holy moly.
Oh my gosh,
A few
Oh, here
odds
we
and
go.
ends.
That one's for me. No taxation without representation. Look at
I
that.
like it.
Washington, D.C.
nothing.
That's funny. And I got a D.C. plate, y'all. Y'all, I didn't have a
Look.
D.C.
Oh,
plate.
wow.
Washington, D.C.
That's amazing.
Look, Reagan has been here before. Do you remember what this is called?
This is for the cats.
Oh
It's
my
too much
goodness.
to process.
Yeah.
You're going to love that. Do you remember what this is, Reagan?
All right, well, I'll tell you what. Can we say thank you, y'all?
Thank you.
you.
Very, very kind. We'll have a blast going through the rest of it. We appreciate it so much.